So where are we at? I am now using a shield. We are actually playing the build we set out to play. Why are we doing that? So I can do Giga Rippy content and not die, so I can actually level to 100. Quick gear check. I crafted this modest axe. 611 one-hander with 27% attack speed. It's not bad. Modest. Well, I have this axe also. And I know it doesn't look very good. But actually that's tier 1 hybrid, it's missing a prefix. So for this one, it can actually be even better. But it requires quite a lot of crafting and the difference is pretty small. Yeah. The only way this becomes better is if I lock prefix, Veiled Orb, lands on a prefix, then lands on % damage. That part is very likely, actually. And then if I do that, it goes to about, like, 220 physical damage. Which is still less than this one, but it has higher flat, because that's an essence roll. And it's a Warlord axe, so actually I can get another 20 physical damage on a suffix. So this can go to 242 or something like that, ED. But it is missing the 2% extra quality. Overall, it can be better, but I have to get lucky and spend a bunch of divines. The attack speed bricks it? Oh no, that's fine. This attack speed is rerollable, that's not a problem. I haven't capped spell suppression, but I'm at like 97. Well, it's 82, but I get 15 from courage, so yeah, I'm at 97. I can get another 2 on the golden buckler, which would put me 1 short. The best way to do this is to use a tattoo. Or in my case, 2 tattoos, and just don't divine the buckler. But yeah. The buckler's got the life on block, 5%. It's also got spell suppression. It also has tier 1 life. Okay. Oh yeah, you can ignore spell suppression. How did I get that shield? Reroll life on harvest, but like a lot. You guys saw these gloves yesterday. I gave them implicits. You guys saw this ring. I made this ring today. Physical damage, cold damage, lightning damage, tier 1 life, lightning resist, chaos resist, and lightning and chaos resist. It's pretty good. Unfortunately, right after I made it and used all the life essences on it, the life catalysts, I then made this ring. Which is tier 1 life, tier 1 flat fizz, tier 1 energy shield, tier 1 chaos resist. The int can be useful, but the problem with this ring is that it's not better than this ring because this ring has the life and mana catalysts. So it's not really worth it. I also need to compensate for the resistance difference, so it's a bit weak. The axe base. I mean, I just found a 22% reaver on the ground, so I just took that. And once it rolled good, I synthesized it. That's why it has a synthesis prefix, or a synthesis implicit. 9 all attributes. It's not bad. I actually need attributes, and with tattoos, we can convert the attributes into power. I think I rolled this belt recently. It's pretty good, but the really, really, really big deal is RYSLATHA. That's my next goal on this character. I'm going all in to try to find a RYSLATHA'S COIL. It's an enormous DPS increase, and I'd probably actually use Lacerate when I get one. This helmet is better than it looks. So by a huge margin, the best base for armor evasion is the Haunted Bayonet, but it has the same amount of armor and evasion. So the part that gets really difficult is getting tier 1 spell suppression on a hybrid base, getting a really good life roll, getting a really good armor evasion roll, but having more armor than evasion. And the reason that's important is we want to be immune to bleeding. And if I get enough bleed avoid, I can be immune to poison by crafting the other one. So this helmet is like a lot better than it looks, just because I can flip. I 6-linked the armor. Nothing really too crazy here, well, other than the armor, but I crafted that a few days ago. Now the shield, harvest, reroll life and harvest. I ended up using these boots because I actually really like the life regeneration rate. I have ones with 2 resists that are a bit better otherwise. Higher armor, higher life, much higher resists, a little bit less movement speed. But I went with these because of the life regen. But if I swap out this ring, I probably will need the resist, so we might end up using those. Excuse me. I made a talisman with a useless implicit, because this was a really good amulet on a bad base. Now, the funny thing is, my best 2 amulets were on bad bases. So we made another one into a talisman. And fucking both of them bricked. Yep. But, I mean, it's still a good amulet, even if it doesn't have an implicit. The chance to get something completely useless for this build is actually pretty low. It's about 25%. And 25% is not low, but 25% rolled twice is like 12%. So we got pretty fucked. I have another few good amulets, but I can't really make them work yet. This one, I exalted dexterity, which is really bad. Dexterity is what I need on an amulet. The reason it's bad is because they made it so if it has dexterity, it locks out rolling dexterity plus another stat from a crafted modifier. So this is a really good amulet, but I can't actually use it. I don't have enough dexterity. And I have another, like, good amulet somewhere. This one. It's not the best base, because it doesn't have dexterity, but I do use int and I do use strength. But yeah, it has tier 1 energy shield, tier 1 life, and I think it's tier 2 flat fizz. Yeah. And I can lock prefixes and roll something else. Oh, it's like 6% to brick both? Okay, yeah. I mean, I have a bunch of other pretty good gear. Another really, really big improvement is Purifying Flame on cast 1 damage taken. I pitched this idea, I think, to Karn, and he kind of dismissed it. But I think he also didn't really give it much thought because he's playing like with war cries. Like even if it's good, he doesn't have enough sockets to use it. So he's probably like, nah, whatever. But I don't blame him. But it is amazing. Because Consecrated Ground gives you curse effect reduction and a whole bunch of life regen. And life regen is the main issue with this build. And because we get increased effect of Consecrated Ground, it gives like 7 life regen, and it almost negates curses. Also, with a cast on damage taken setup, if you get hit by something environmental, it casts on your character. I've seen this on a few of the bosses that I've done. Normally, if you get hit by something, it does cast on damage taken to the thing that hit you. Now, sometimes with this character, you're pretty far away from the boss. It's pretty rare, but sometimes you are. But if you get hit by environmental damage, it casts it on top of your character. So that is ideal, actually. So this is amazing. Yeah, you can run you can run anything you want on life. Environmental damage. Like dodge the meteor that the boss dropped on you, but it's not the boss dropping it. Yeah, I can craft all stats, but it's a really weak craft on an amulet. I put Pride with increased area, because it costs 0 anyway. So my Pride is really big AoE. And I have a weapon swap for culling now, because why not? I like literally just set that up. Lab traps are environmental, yeah. I also have my map runners doing T16s. You can see some of the loot that they get. Like, this shield is insane, but the base is bad. So far they've found me... Oh, a Sacred Orb. They've found me, I think, 4 Divines in like 2 days. Discard that. You get Omens, you get like Harvest Dust. And I'm pretty sure you can get items that are impossible. I got a ritual base that I think is impossible. I think it's called Armageddon Crown. Oh, it's probably in my bases. Yeah. They gave me an eye level 85 Armageddon Crown. This item is actually impossible. Because Armageddon Crown is only from Ritual in the Tribute. And even if you do it in a tier 17 map, it's level 84. So it looks like the mappers can give you items that actually you can't get otherwise. Which is kind of interesting, actually. You can't get this item playing the game. Yeah, you can like do some shenanigans with recon bobs. Yeah, I heard about that. But this item can't drop. So there's a little bit of interesting stuff with that. I made this character as immune to damage over time as possible. So I have Corrupted Blood immunity. I have Bleed immunity. And I tattooed like Poison Avoid or something. Yeah, Poison Avoid. Because nothing else kills this character. Yeah, I prefer the colorblind look. They can also get maps from their maps. So it doesn't actually drain you that badly. Maybe I'll put a few 15s, because I did have a few of them die. Yeah, Desert is like absolute trash tier map. Okay, I actually had a few of them die today. I think one of the higher level ones died. What's the chance on these? These are like 1 and 2. There's like a 6 and an 8. Let's just put that one last and that one second last. I have a 9, another 9, 8, 7, 7, 7. Those are my mappers. They're pretty... yeah, I'd probably do lacerate a little bit, but yeah. The mappers do die sometimes. I've lost like 3 of them, but I've noticed that when one of them dies, it's almost always the lower level one, so it doesn't matter too much. Right now, my main objective is to try to get RYSLATHA'S COIL. And it's from Infested Valley. And I already have a card. I'm 1 of 9. It drops off of everything. It's no longer a boss-only drop. So the idea is that I'm going to just run it like crazy until I get like a scry option where you can move a divination card. And I'm going to move it to a map that doesn't suck, like City Square. So right now, let's actually favorite City Square. Can be removed by using Orb of Scrying. Yeah, I mean, that really doesn't matter. Played? I mean, I've literally been AFK in town 5 days, yeah. Like, I do inventory management when I'm playing Battlegrounds sometimes, so it's... Yeah. The second flask is Blood of the Karui. It's, it doesn't look very good, but the last thing, recover full life at end of the effect, this works in any map. So if you're like, why is that important? If a map has 100% less life recovery, which is every map that actually rolls that modifier at like 40, because we amplify the modifiers, your potions don't work. So Blood of the Karui is the only way to actually heal with a potion other than instant potions. But like the instant potion, and this is a 22 quality, the instant potion heals for 996. So this is a delayed effect, but this heals for 8,000. It's just to let me do every single map, basically. I did all the T17s except Fortress. I actually just haven't found a Fortress. I've learned that the bosses are really annoying. But I think I'm going to open up with some T17s. I don't really die in them, and I haven't done one in a couple Syndicate cycles. So I want to spawn Syndicate. But I want to also roll these a little bit. Fizz extra, buffs expire sooner. Yeah, that's fine actually. Rare, remove 10% life mana energy shield from players or their minions on hit. That looks fine. Also, avoid ailments, poison. The petrify is actually really, really annoying. I don't like that. Mark for death is pretty bad. Vulnerability, chain. I don't know what volatile cores is. Players have 50% less defenses. Awakener's Desolation. I don't know what that is. Ailments, mark for death, no mark for death. Reflect Fizz. Reflect Fizz is the only one I think might actually kill me. Straight out. Grasping Veins. Oh, this one's really easy. Okay. Let's use Fancy Chisels. Pack size, currency, rarity. No, let's actually just use regular chisels. I want to farm infested valleys, and I ran out of them earlier, so I'm not sure what the best strategy is going to be, but I'm going to try to get a bunch of maps from this. Okay, that one's pretty good. An additional random modifier. I don't think we're going to do that. This one I can have 3. Okay. Hopefully I don't die doing these. I don't know if there is anything better. Probably Quant is the best. Ritual Legion. Yeah, probably just Quant. And I'm doing Searing Exarch. So I have about 100 all resists, 76 chaos. It's 80 fire, 81 cold, 81 lightning. I have 68 block, and then it's lucky block, and 65 spell block, and then it's lucky spell block. Yeah. And 24,000 sitting armor. I have 50k armor without determination, if you're curious. With the flasks. Okay, minus defenses. Yeah, let's do minus defenses. That'll help us find more maps. Holy crap. We gotta watch the big hits. This is a T17 map. We don't want Haku there. He's fine. He's the leader. It's fine.
I must confess. Then it is subterfuge.
Pelt. I don't really want to like tempt death, but I could probably AFK and never die in this map. This is actually a damage over time. Yeah, I'm not doing anything. Yeah, I think even though they're using a damage over time spell, which goes through my defenses, I don't think it's possible for me to ever die. And yeah, that's only 4 mobs. It's gonna be the same with like 100. It's like Defiance of Destiny. Well, it's just high block. Oh, I just lived Corpse Explosion. Okay, I didn't expect to get hit by that. But also I didn't expect to live, so okay. Yeah, gigantic one-shots through my defenses will kill me. And we did get the Corpse Explosion mobs, so kinda sucks. Yeah, DD, Corpse Explosion, is not a spell. It's reflected damage, so spell block doesn't work. You cannot spell block a Corpse Explosion. If it wasn't bullshit enough, yeah. Oh wow, this goes to 1,000? Okay, let's do 750. This might be a bad idea, but... holy cow. Yeah, this build would absolutely work on Ruthless. Yeah, I think 200 as extra chaos is maybe tempting fate a little bit too much. My chaos mitigation is just the 76. I think Grafficius is already up. I actually do not want Haku over there.
An honorable death. Death. I choose.
Apparently Haku in research can give you quality bases.
Superior.
Which are pretty damn good.
I believe in traveling light.
Yeah, I think we're done picking those up. Where are my map drops, yo? Curses reflected. That's fine. I already have Vuln. Wait, can you get double Vuln? You cannot.
I believe in traveling light.
You got a few valleys there. There's your maps. Yeah. Slam away. Hey, Barricade, how you doing? Oh, 22 quality Reaver. There you go. Oh, that's probably a dead end because it's the Syndicate. So 22 is not that much. Well, I have 5 days played, and that's the second one of that quality that I've found, and none higher. So, not bad.
Oi, you're not allowed down here. Let's get this one in with. No more timeouts. Please.
We do want Haku.
Is what separates the wolves from the puppy. Death. I'm no. Is that really?
Fine. Do we want to put the whole gang in there?
Death.
Fine, let's put the whole gang in there.
I guess it's time to play it spying.
Colossal Tower. This boss is really, really tough. I think the only boss that I found tougher was the Expedition one, but I haven't done the giant robot. Seven remain. Should I try the boss? Frenzy Charge. 372 fizz is damage of an extra element. Oh man, I don't know about this. Minus armor. 1,200 chaos damage per second. Let's try it. Yeah, they like heal and empower when you kill one, but I cannot like plan to kill one. Like, it's just way too much shit going on. We're just avoiding almost all the damage, but this damage is like fucking crazy. Even with my defenses, I bet I can get nearly one-shotted here. Oh damn, I missed that. Oh shit. Okay, that wasn't so bad. I'm still hoping for a bit better drops than that, but 0 remain. Lacerate. I'm probably gonna go Lacerate when I get a RYSLATHA'S COIL. Actually, I think we're gonna do this. I only really care about Gravicious. Nah, let's get one more on Haku. Chain, reduce, lightning. Rare monsters have volatile cores. I have to watch out for that. I don't actually know what that is. Is that like the old volatile? How many cards have I found? 1. I started doing it today. Yep, it is like that. Oh, we got the Vol Blade. Cool item. Unique drops duplicated. Fine. I think this Burning Ground might be some bad news, though. Scarab drops. Burning Ground when they hit me. I think that might be bad. Yeah, okay. Doesn't seem to be doing that much damage, so I guess it's fine. Oh shit.
I could offer you pure. Don't make us regret this, Mutant.
Missed slippers. I have to get a lot closer here because it's 50% less AoEs. Care about unique armor. I don't care about the boss having armor evasion, so that's fine. We'll just do that. Yeah, I want more maps.
Lend me your might, smite. What's the crusade without the slaughtering? That's the giant head. Hope you're behind me.
What? He didn't show up? God damn it.
Just
Death.
I know.
Death is what separates.
You should have given them.
Yeah, I only did this to level up Haku.
Blade spying.
Dude decides to ditch. Oh my god, that didn't take. Okay, I've got a few charges here. Minions get chaos. Anarchy scared, nah. So what I do with the Forbidden Tomes is I leave him on the ground to rot, so that if later I get the dumb idea to try to do a Sanctum run, I don't have tomes to do it, so then I don't do it. And the net result is that I'm happier as a person. This like combo of having charges expire and having like no range is kind of problematic. Oh yeah, I can't have minus 120 fire resists. Don't have a choice on that one. Fuck. I didn't see the volatile. It turns out they do just one-shot you straight out. Okay. That's a pretty bad modifier. I hadn't rolled it before, so I didn't know what it did. I need to get out of there. Normally this many mobs is not a problem, but it is here because there's a corpse explosion mob in the back, and with the volatiles, if I can't see them, we got a problem. Okay, what's the map quantity? 286. Okay. I don't have harvest nodes for this one, so this is just unspec'd harvest, but with that much quantity, it's gonna be pretty good. It's gonna be worthwhile. Plus the mobs drop decent stuff, so. But yeah, I'm really trying not to die, but I also really want RYSLATH'S. So, to get a RYSLATH'S, we have to get a lot of those maps, until we get a Scryer anyway. And the only way to get a lot of those maps is doing what I'm doing right now. But we'll do a few of these, and I think I'm gonna pass on the boss though. I don't think I'm doing the boss on this one. I think it's gonna take so much longer because I have to. Fuck. Okay, so it doesn't one-shot me all the time. Volatiles used to be based on main hand damage, so it's probably just that again. Yes, dupe the maps. Yeah, this is a T17.
Go on.
Death is simply the way of this land. Get, you've made your choice.
For now.
Basically what you're seeing right now is lacerate gameplay. I think, yeah, if you take away half the range of Sunder, it's lacerate. It'll do a bit more damage, that's true. And it's a little bit faster because you can animation cancel in half of it. But this is the gameplay of lacerate. You have to be in front of the mob. And for a map like this, that makes it That makes it far more rippy. Okay, no more volatiles. We're not rolling volatiles again. Yeah, there's just too much stuff going on, and I have to be like on top of the mob to hit it with the -50 AoE modifier. It's actually a pretty damn bad combo. Thought I had a map. Guess I picked it up. Bro, what? Oh, that was the last mob, basically. Syndicate's done. Oh. Actually, looks like these are the mobs that I was missing. Yeah, I'm gonna skip the boss on this one. It's just gonna be so annoying. I'm sure I could do it, because there's no other rippy mob. There's not even rares that are gonna explode on me. The problem with the boss is that I'll just have to be right in front of it, so the DPS windows are gonna be far fewer. 97,000 gold and 2 maps. Not bad. Yeah, everything's like level 3. Let's just do it. So this is an 84, because we did it in the T17. And the zone level determines the Veiled Orb drop chance. Now with that said, I think I've killed this thing like 10 fucking times on 84, and I never got a Veiled Orb on an 84. So that might just be cosmetic. So many ghosts. Kind of weird. I don't think I've ever seen this many.
Hundreds of dead rotting soulless in the earth. What a meaningless waste. But your souls, yours will serve. Feel death's fury try to break us, and yet the Syndicate is immortal.
I will be here.
But our cause was
On PoE Ninja, it says this character has 400k DPS.
I give you what
I know it's not exactly accurate, but it's more like 8 million. I'm not sure why there's such a difference on my character. It probably doesn't calculate like Ruthless and Fist properly.
Nothing more.
defeat to your molten god, Redblade. Yours is one soul that will remain out of its reach.
Ah, missed it. Oh, I also got my enhanced setup, so my Enduring Cry has a cooldown of 4 seconds.
We must persevere. Too much hinges on this.
The souls of those you mutilated scream.
You're definitely gonna get more DPS with Lacerate, but it's just so annoying to have to be like on top of the things that you're killing. But you can be. Like it is a build that's tanky enough to do that for almost every content.
My cause fuels me.
Of everyone, I thought you would see what we could achieve. But you became caught in your own twist.
Stop! I can bring them
You
back.
can still join
Joanna,
us.
I can bring your
It's your
entire
chance to bring
order
back anyone you've
Just give
ever
me
loved.
Shut up.
Shield.
I can't do this just yet.
I basically only do this for Gravicious. Apparently Gravicious's cards at the end here have no weighting, so you can actually get some cool stuff. None of these are cool. I think this is my second Black Cane. You can go with 2 Black Canes for funsies. Stain. Seeker, what's the stain? Delirium Orb. Ugh. I don't know if there's a build, but in the last day, I've found 3 Cosprey's Malice from Gravicious cards. 3. In the last day. Are there still, like, good builds with Cosprey's Malice? Do you, like, dual wield them or something? Yeah, I got a shield. Oh yeah, I also tried the shield charge and I went back. Okay, those are bad. 7 life, 11 suppress. Yeah, they're all bad. Double. I think that's actually a cool amulet. Fury's Foible. Yeah, that's cool. Double Majestic. Binding. Oh, that one's a bit cool. Foible's like 10 div on Trade League. Oh, really?
Exile.
I think the ES regen mod is sought after. Armor evasion. Boost fast charges gain, increased effect. Go with increased effect. I can see this maybe going on a flask finder. Yeah, it's actually not a bad belt. Open suffix. Yeah, that's actually pretty good. Pretty good item there. Okay. Okay, let's go back to mapping. What's this next one? Tons of extra elemental damage. So rare and unique modifiers remove 10% on life on hit. Oh, it also has the less area. So that's gonna be a bit annoying again, but whatever. So I'm using volatility already, and my damage is already like ridiculously weighed, like 6,000 to 95,000. So right now, RYSLATHA'S COIL is just like 50% more damage. It's like 1.5 supports. It's so crazy. Wildwood's a bad idea, right? Like a very bad idea, right? Yeah, because we have Syndicate too. The Syndicate mobs are gonna fucking delete me. Well, I'm not gonna do a boss. So. Can't see the mobs.
If you think
Fuck
I'm
is
going to
happening?
save,
Death is... You've made your show of force, have it? A true servant of God is no stranger to the Inquisition. I am
Is it the
not
one I use a
lying.
flask? No. What is that then? Yeah, one of my flasks has charges on hit, so it actually gets spammed like crazy. I thought it was that, like, there's a thing when you flask you get meteored, but no, I don't have that. I don't know why there's a bunch of meteors around. That leak slamming guy hits really hard. I think he's part of the special monsters that drop like extra maps. Those guys hit ridiculously hard. Like mini bosses, basically. Well, the map mods don't really help either. 200% fizz as extra fire, 200% fizz as extra lightning. I'm not 100% sure that I'm resist capped outside of my consecrated ground, but I'm gonna have consecrated ground like up all the time here. Let's see my resists. That looks pretty good actually. Or Chalcom ore does meteors. Oh. Chaos mod is really bad. Curse Reflect is fine. Loot filter that everything appears worth picking up. Is a pipe dream. Yeah, so you actually have to watch out for the crush claws. Their pillars hit like 5 times a second, and I'd lose 10% of my life when they hit. So the loot filter is going off like crazy because these are like item level 86. This map has 285 quantity on a T17. This map is fucked. Like, it looks like I'm almost dying a little bit, and I mean I did die to the volatile, but this map is fucked. Like, this map is gonna kill a lot of characters. There's not much escaping this. And I'm doing syndicates in these, so they're far from easy monsters. Loading crystals. Onto base net. Not good at all. I think Rin has a shotgunning skill, and I think it just one-shotted me. That hasn't happened before. Maybe it has an item that gives it like penetration or something. That's disappointing. I was thinking to keep my experience doing these. But I suppose that's optimistic. It's still active.
Was that really necessary?
Death is a natural.
Was that really exile? You're taking all of this far
Increased
too
area of
personally,
effect
but I
explodes
must confess,
corpses into vines.
I'd rather not be the next on the chop.
Did I get corpse exploded?
Exile, I'm a man of my word.
Didn't know they had a corpse explosion item. These are the dangerous mobs that drop extra maps. on Elk. I don't know how hard the Frost Nova hits. Maybe it hits hard. Don't really care to find out. I just started doing the X-Arc. Might be helpful to have like the 100 over on fire, but I mean I'd still die to like chaos, because like minus 100 chaos too, that's also pretty ridiculous. How did I craft the axe? Didn't you see my other one? I have one that's potentially even better. This one I did reroll Fizz on Harvest. I ran out of essences and still had a desire to make an axe, so I just burned through some of that. Yeah, I hit T1 Hybrid on an essence. But it's also on a Warlord axe. So if I Veil Orb Fizz percent and also do Warlord Fizz for the suffix, I can get 240 PD on that one. But attack speed's not going to be guaranteed, so... And I think it takes a lot more than the 3 divines that I have to actually make that, so I'm not doing that yet. What's another 200 as fire? They're already doing 500% damage in this map. What's the quantity up to? 299. Okay. Just block. Yeah, dude. Just block the hits. Why does it matter how much damage they do?
Dying for a bit of fun.
Let's get this one in. Please, not here. Death's the only option.
Death.
I mean, I don't really care for that guy too much, so...
You're a smart one, Exile.
That's like okay ring. Damage faster isn't that good?
I don't know what that piece of currency
Yeah.
is, and honestly, it looks unnerving.
It's still good. I was mostly talking about a situation where they get no duration and they have like 3-second bleeds without aggravate on lacerate. That build, not that build, that setup won't work. That setup is ZDPS. Oh damn, I should have looked at the modifiers. Power charge, elemental weakness. How much do I have? Okay, 92 is my lowest resist, so that's fine. Grasping Vines. Wow, this one actually looks really easy. RNG difficult mobs is probably the worst of it. Yeah, I want quantity. Flask charges. Yeah, we can do flasks.
I have experienced
Don't really rely on my flasks. So.
Flesh can be bound and shattered. If you think death is, you've made drive the Syndicate into a corner and enrage it.
Prefix. Shame the recoup roll is so low. Oh, I have proper AoE in this. Oh my god, the freedom, dude. We're no longer playing Lacerate, basically. Let's go to like 700. It's a pretty easy map, but sometimes these mob types are actually really bad, and this is the really bad one. Those ice spears are like crazy damage. I'm gonna go do the boss before I add any modifiers to them. Ah, looks like the other guy died. I don't know what these things do. I guess their ghosts just spawn them. Oh, the slam just doesn't even hit that hard? I didn't know that. Not sure about that giant death ball though. Oh, you can block the slam too? Oh, bro, I should just stand still against that boss when there's no crazy modifiers. Oh, that could be good. Slams are attacks. Almost. Yeah, you use gold for number of things. Ooh, boss. Oh wait, this boss is actually really hard. He has like a slow plus degen. Oh, I thought I phased in. This thing. Oh, it just doesn't do anything? Oh, okay, never mind. This is solo self-found new league. Go that way further? Oh, it does. Oh, those are different looking maps.
What's this?
I'm gonna clean up.
I'm no traitor.
You're in 2.
Is simply the you've made
You need to go to transportation.
what I wish you to know.
Fort got pushed. The Void Scepter. Oh, the Augur. Oh, I got the blind weapon. Is that rare? I killed a bunch of bosses and it's the only unique I got from the 17s. This is a lot of extra damage, but higher chance to dupe maps is pretty solid. Just have to be a bit more careful now. Yeah, the Dark's here. The +2 skills one. I got that one. Oh yeah.
I believe in traveling light.
This item's fucking garbage. Now it's got consecrated ground. It's not cool. Okay, what is this? Storm Seeker. That actually looks like a pretty cool item. Fine. I am running Eternal Blessing. It's in the weapon. Ink area, Eternal Blessing, Pride. Oh, I already have one of those?